yeah, 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 look, ball player, no watching from the side. Said that you got him next, well go ahead and show him why. No limits in the sky, go ahead and take your shot. This one is for the city, let's show him how we rock. Coaches used to call my phone, what you doing?
What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Up Next podcast, where we tell you who's up next in youth sports. A lot of times, of course, it's basketball, and we got a great guest for you today, doing his thing to the highest level of the high school level basketball. But first, of course, my name is Jamal Murphy. I got my man Khalid Green in the house. What's up, man?
Peace, man. I'm good, man. Feeling a little better out here. It was break for like a couple of days out here in Brooklyn, but feeling
True.
better. I got a real burger boy on here today. Seen him since eighth grade, putting in a lot of work. First time I saw him, he took over the whole Made Hoops tournament, won the championship, led his team, Long Island Lightning, to the championship at eighth grade. And I was like, I even remember telling Shandu, I think he could play 17s as a ninth grader.
Mm.
That's how special the young boy was. So I'm not surprised that here we are today, 2025. He's won the McDonald's All American.
No doubt, no doubt. I guess that's old news now with what's going on. But like you said, our special guest today is Meleek Thomas, 2025 McDonald's All American. Congrats to that, of course. He's an Arkansas signee, currently an overtime elite, class of 2025, of course. He's going to Arkansas. He picked Arkansas over schools like Alabama, UConn, Kentucky, blah blah blah. 6'3" shooting guard, originally from Pittsburgh, PA, right?
Yes, sir.
So shout out to Pittsburgh. But yo, thanks a lot for joining us. Again, congratulations on the McDonald's All American selection.
No doubt.
Let me start there. Let me ask you. I mean, again, congrats on that selection. What does it mean to you?
The world, like, just when I was growing up, it just I put all my I put all my steps in place. Like I put all my everything. I just envision myself doing everything I'm doing now. I plan for everything when I'm younger to do with event like for my future. So right now at overtime, everything I'm doing right now is not for college, it's for the NBA. It's just like everything I do is just for the next step. The next step after that is just for the betterment of my future. So it means the world just because I always envisioned myself being a McDonald's All American. So now that it came around, it's just like God bless me with the prayer that I always asked for.
Yeah, I mean, and staying on that for a second. I mean, reaching this goal, and you mentioned all the work it took, but just take us back quickly from eighth grade, even before that, like the hard work you had to put in to get to this point.
I mean, I can't even really take you back through all the times. It's like it's just countless hours, unlimited hours, so many workouts I don't remember, so many I do. It's just when I started playing the game probably 4 or 5 years old, like just picking up a basketball and finding my and me finding the basketball myself. So it's just too many hours of work, too many workouts, too many dedicated hours. And when you fall in love with the game early, it become your job. It become what you wake up to look forward to. So like I just been looking forward to better days. Obviously, starting off with just a clear mind, a clear day, but like at the end of the day, this is my job, so I'm gonna get to it, and it's just been too many hours throughout the whole process. So for sure.
And talk about your mentality. One thing I noticed about you ever since I've seen you play, I've seen a lot of guys with the same skill, but I haven't seen a lot of guys with the same. I call it wolf. Like you have wolf in you that separates you. Even when somebody might be a little better, you find a way. Like what is that about you that that separates yourself from other people? Like that mentality.
I would say what separates me from everybody else is just like you said, that wolf or what I call like dog, any whatever, like just the dog in me, whatever you want to call it, the hell, the Pittsburgh, like whatever you want to call it, I got it in me. It's just that's something you can't like force upon anybody. You can't teach it. It's just if it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not. and I was just born with it. I was blessed with it. So I really don't feel nobody like puts in too much more work than me. So like when it's still that edge of, oh, he's a very good player and so is Meleek, it's just like I'm gonna win the matchup just because it's like I'm gonna do whatever it takes to compete, to win, to make everybody feel like I just told my coach the last game, like this is so many people's first time seeing me play. Like I just love leaving that impression. Like if that's the only time they ever see me play in their life, then they got to know something about me. So it's just my grit and thrive to always want it more than the other person. That's really it.
Yeah, I see that because like, like in today's basketball, there's a lot of friendliness, there's a lot of, liking people. You don't seem to have that on the court. Like you have friends, but it don't seem like you have any friends on the court when you play. That's just my observation.
No, 100%. I don't like the court's not a time to make friends. It's not a time to talk to the opposing team. It's not a time to do anything with the team that you're playing up against. Because ultimately, it's my career versus yours. It's my money versus yours. It's my future. It's my everything versus yours. And I just want to come out on top as a winner at all times. If you're known as a winner, you get paid so much more. If you known to win more than the high talent that you're playing against, if you're always playing against these high caliber players and you're winning on top of that, it's like okay, I can invest money into him. So it's just I want to do everything to be seen as just a winner. Well, a winner now. So when I'm an adult, like a full in the league adult, it's like okay, he's been winning since he's young, so let's put X amount of dollars into him because I know he gonna get it done. So that's just what I'm looking forward to.
When did you get that or learn that mentality, or were you born with it? Like, was it Pittsburgh? Like, when did you get that? Like, you're playing since you were 4 or 5. So, at what age were you like, I ain't got no friends on the court, and that's how it is?
I would say, yeah, really, ever since I started playing the game,
Right, right,
I
right.
just never thought like I'm trying to show my skill set. So what good is me talking to you? Like I have nothing to say to you, unless it's like to get me fueled up more. Unless it's me telling you there's something wrong with your game while we playing to get me going more. Like nothing is intriguing about me giving you confidence or
Right,
any type of good on the court when I'm trying to bring the worst out you. You feel me?
right.
This must be a Pittsburgh thing, cause your man Amari, he moves the same way, baby.
Yeah, for sure. It gotta be.
Who are some of the influential people, like the mentors you've had, coming up in the game that you feel have helped you get to this point?
I would say like my mentors or people that just have really been there every step of the way with me. My mom, my dad, my older brother, my siblings, and just all the coaches that I've had throughout the whole process. It's just like you done seen so many different styles of coaching, so many different styles of criticism, like how people give criticism, how people coach, how people teach, how people talk. And so like the smart people just like usually pick up on all of that from everybody, like everybody in your life for a reason. So if you're getting coached by one coach this year, you're meant to. Next year, different coach, you're meant to. Like everything in everybody's life happen for a reason. So I just be a sponge with it all. Like I just you gain information from every coach, every person, and you could tell quick if it's the wrong information or it's the right information. And everybody that I felt was for the betterment of me, I just kept learning, kept understanding what they was telling me, kept keeping in my mind that everything I'm getting taught is for the right reason. And at the end, everything panned out for the right reason by just me learning, just me gaining knowledge, and just me wanting to gain knowledge. Like a lot of people don't want to. A lot of people will like we got a lot of NBA play, a lot of personnel, a lot of coaches, a lot of you probably done seen so many TV characters in the OT building. It's crazy. But like when they all here, I always ask questions, always pick their brain, learn something new from somebody because everybody done been through a different story. So
Mm.
it's crazy what the people with the mind can learn from different people.
Speaking of OT, what's that experience been like for you? How has it helped you grow your game?
The OT experience been everything that I thought of before I was gonna come here. Better for the body, better for the mind, better for the competition level. Get you out your comfort zone. Just if I was in Pittsburgh, I'd be comfortable, and I don't want to be comfortable going into a situation where I'm about to be really uncomfortable. Like Arkansas,
Mhm.
I'm. It's not just gonna be peaches and cream when I get there, but I'm gonna figure it out. Like I'm saying, like I said, I'm gonna be uncomfortable when I get there, so I'm gonna figure that out as well with everything else. But you don't want to be comfortable going into situations. You want to be like thrown off. So it's like, okay, I didn't seen it all, and it's just everything that you could imagine. They got everything that you need for the body. The classroom work well. The games go well. I'm learning new terms, new everything when it comes to the game. When it comes to outside of the game, becoming a better man, just away from my family, maturing. Just over time, is doing a great job for me. So
Mm.
you can't go wrong.
And you had pretty much everybody in the country, because I know people were hitting me. I know they were hitting your boy Jared, Shandu. But what made you choose Arkansas over everybody, Lee?
I say the reason I chose Arkansas over everybody is just because like how they were with my family. They made sure to not also make me feel comfortable, but if my family coming with me and they feel as good as I do on the school, then it's like okay, we on one page. And then consistency is big when it comes to recruiting. Like if I see you one time and I don't hear from you for 3 months, it's like all right, you could tell me I'm your favorite player. You could tell me whatever you want to tell me. I'm just going to know it's not genuine because you're not showing it. So Arkansas showed that it was genuine throughout the whole process. And I said Kyle was recruiting me since an eighth grader. So now we get to 12th grade and it's like, okay, I didn't heard from you multiple times, eighth grade, ninth grade, 10th grade. It's like you're not falling off. Then it's like, okay, let me look into your program now. Now your program is fitting my style. Now where's the location of the school? Okay, Arkansas, it don't got nothing that will hinder me. It's in the middle of nowhere, so all I'm gonna do is be grinding. So it's just like the pieces just put together and that was the right school.
Mm. How would you describe your game? Like I always see other people describing your game, energy, confidence, all that stuff. But how would you describe your own game? If I had never seen you play.
I would say a leader, dominant, energetic, fun to watch, and just dog. Cause like I really hope people could tell my game that I don't stop. Like don't stop trying to score, don't stop trying to get stops, don't stop trying to rebound. I just don't stop when I'm out there, in my opinion. And I just feel it's going to keep piecing my game together for the right reasons.
Yeah, as a former NBA scout, somebody that scouted for the Nets, one of the biggest things I always put down is either high motor or low motor.
Mm.
Hmm.
Or you have an elite motor. So whatever you trying to put out, we see it. Trust me.
Yes, sir.
Mhm. Which
Yeah.
people, which is a skill.
Yeah.
People don't talk about it like that. That's an actual skill that's developed. That high motor.
Yep.
So
Right.
that's a great thing. What are some of the players that you look up to or try to take pieces of their game on the higher levels than you, either college or pro?
I don't really try to take like I just pay attention to the game. Like
Hmm.
people ask me who I feel my comparison is, I really don't got one. I don't do nothing that nobody done or has been seen. Like I shoot the ball well. I shoot the mid range well. I shoot the floater well. Like I feel I have a complete game, and it's only can get better as the work comes with it. But I don't really see myself in nobody else's game. I don't see myself play like nobody else that came up. I just feel like I have a unique gameplay and some of the up to that I possibly could take some from D Book, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, LeBron James. That's my favorite NBA player just because of what he's done for the game
Mm.
and just how he's doing it at the high level still. Like I could have a LeBron talk for how long, but that's not what we're doing right now. But LeBron for sure. If I had more time to think, I'd probably tell you a lot of vets. I was at the NBPA camp. Like I would tell you players like James Johnson. Like I would tell you so many players. It's just they not all on my mind.
Right.
Yeah, it's so many players that done been through it that I done seen that I done learned something from. Like Isaiah Thomas, he probably dropped so many gems on me throughout the times that I seen him, and like he gave me his number. I could call him right now. He'd probably be like, "Who's this?" But then remember instantly, just because like players like that make such an impact and forget about it, just because it's normal to them. Like it's normal for IT to tell a group how to do this or how to do this, and yeah, it's normal for that because it's genuine. It's coming from him genuinely. So it's just a lot of players that I actually played with. The Stephon Castles, like I didn't been in so many conversations and around so many people. It's just like I can't just name a few. It's so many. It's a long list. So I'm just ready to get there.
No doubt.
You, I mean, you say like you're saying you constantly learning, and you take pride in that. What are like the strengths of your game, and what do you like in the immediate future, like in terms of before you get to school, stuff like that? What parts of your game are you trying to work on and get better, or is it all parts?
Uh, I'm definitely trying to work on all parts because you could always touch on every part of your game, but in specific, just my body, getting my body stronger, using my bumps a lot more. Like I pay attention to a lot of Shea. I watch a lot of Shea and how he uses his bumps, uses his body, gets to the free throw line. A lot of Luca. Um, so just slowing my pace down, getting my body stronger. Because when you get your body stronger and you use more body than speed and always go so fast, then the game starts to become slowed down. So that's just what I've been trying to do. Just make sure my threes constantly stays at a high level. That will never fall off. I shoot the ball too much. I feel I shoot the ball too well. I feel I always have. So just constantly, because at the beginning of the season, I pay attention to my percentages as well. At the beginning of the overtime season, my mid range percentage was low, so I got that up increasingly as the season went. And it's not even just me being off from the mid range, me being like, oh, he's a bad mid range. It's just like how the mid range that I force myself to shoot because I don't feel nobody stops my game. It's just what I do on the offensive level, the position I put myself in. It's because, like, yeah, I'm just it's just a lot that I want to work on. I can't name a few points because there's so much basketball that I want to keep learning. So
Right.
And I feel like they when I first saw you play, you would you were a lead guard,
hmm
and then you kind of played off the ball. But now you're showing, like, I think one of these games this year, you had a double double and assists, and really led the team with your point guard skills, which I think are starting to evolve. You
right,
know what I mean? So do you see yourself more as a combo guard, or just a point guard now?
whatever they want to pay me for, it's like
No
whatever they want to pay me for, I'm going to do
doubt.
whatever they need me to do. If they need me to pass it 100 times, I'm going to pass it 100 times. If they need me to score the ball, I'm going to be leaking. I'm gonna score the ball every time down if that's what they need. But it's just I'm very versatile. I feel I could pass amongst the best of them. I feel I could score amongst the best of them. So whatever they need me to do, for real.
Yeah, you got that alley oop the cold down pack now, man.
For sure, for
Yeah, I've
sure,
been peeping that.
No doubt. So, you're a busy man. We're not gonna hold you forever. Just gonna hit you with some quick rapid fire questions, easy questions, and you tell me off the top uh what your answer is, all right?
for sure.
Favorite NBA player? I think you answered that, but
LeBron James.
favorite college player right now?
That's hard. I didn't play with so many players in the game.
Right.
Uh, I got it's a lot of. I wish you would have asked me like five, but it's a lot of.
Give me three.
Give you three. I really like how Ian Jackson's playing.
Mm-hmm.
I really like how Tahar's playing, especially off the bench, not letting the bench thing hinder him. Cause
Mm-hmm.
Hard was my teammate, so I just know how everybody thinks. So I really like how he's playing.
Right.
And Cooper to be playing that well, making that impact and living up to all the expectations around his name. I really enjoy what he's doing. So for sure,
No,
them three.
Yeah,
no
big
doubt.
time. Yep.
Favorite women's player?
I grew up just like hearing the most women's player name that I really heard a lot, Skylar Diggins. So I'm just gonna stick with that.
Uh-huh. That's not bad. Favorite subject in school?
Lunch. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I say my favorite subject is probably English. I've been learning a lot of English while I was here because I needed to make up a class. So
Mm,
it's really coming easy to me now. Now that I got like an extra English class,
all right. Biggest hobby outside of basketball?
spending time with my family.
Nice. Favorite music artist?
I probably got split up hours, probably like Lil Durk and Rod Wave.
Okay. Uh, favorite sport besides basketball?
I like football, but if it had to be a sport that I played, I'd say track because I ran track when I was younger.
Okay. And then finally, the best game you've ever had in your life, no matter what the level.
The best game I ever had in my life, no matter what the level. Um, my first state championship game when I had the because at the beginning of that year, Cal was in. That was the first time. No, that wasn't the first time. I, that was the first time Cal actually came to see me. Like in the ninth grade, beginning of 10th grade, sophomore year. We was in contact like year before that, but that was actually the first time he came to see me. And he was like, "You need a floater. You need a floater." So the state championship game, my first ring, I hit the game winning floater, and he was in attendance. So I'll probably always remember that.
Okay. And then a bonus question: what you think of the Luca trade?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable,
Yeah,
right?
I couldn't believe it. I don't even know why they did it. I don't know how, but it's like obviously they wanted to do it for a reason.
Right.
So it's like I'm just ready to see how everything unfolds.
Yeah, me
Exactly.
too.
It's
Yeah,
crazy. Well, thanks a lot, man. We appreciate your time. I know you're a busy man right now. Congrats again
For
on the
sure. I
McDonald's All
appreciate the both
American.
of y'all.
Yeah, man.
thank you, Lake. Thank you,
Yes,
nephew.
sir. Khalid, you know what's up, my
You
guy, for
already know.
sure.
You already know.
I'm gonna get with y'all. I
All
got
right.
class.
All right.
All
Peace,
right.
Lake.
Good stuff. Good stuff. McDonald's All American 2025. Meleek Thomas, former New Heights guy. Your guy. You had him since 8th grade. Very, once again, very impressive. Very focused. Not satisfied at all. And I guess that's how you get to these levels.
Man, ever since I've seen this kid, he's been so impressive. He's like I said, man. Like I don't call everybody a wolf.
Right.
He's a wolf. Like
Right.
on the court, you can tell he wants to take your head off, and you can take it how you want to. But some of the greats, most of the greats, have that mentality. They can shake your hand off the court, be nice to you. On the court, there's no room for that, and
Right.
and that's how you separate yourself. He has an abundance amount of talent, but he also has an abundance amount of willpower and drive. And I think that's what separates him. And I do believe that's what will make him one of those top 30 when he goes into the draft one day.
Mm. And you see him as a combo guard, I guess. Now you're seeing some point guard skills.
Yeah, he's a combo guard, but he also, like he said, he can play the point. Like he has a winner. He has a winner's mentality, so he will do whatever it takes. I think he's one of the top rebounders
Mm.
in at OTE right now, and he's a guard. He's 6'3", 6'4" guard. So
Right.
that says it all. Like you will consistently see him go into traffic and get rebounds, come out with it amongst 6'8", 6'9", and lead the break, and be on the other end making a play
Hmm.
in the next 4 or 5 seconds. So that's just who he is, and that's why he is a burger boy, McDonald's All American.
And he said he didn't want to compare himself to anybody, which I appreciate. But who would you compare him to? Any comps you can see?
I would have to think about that.
Hmm.
Um, but when I see him, I see a pro.
Hmm.
I see a
Hmm.
pro. I see a pro's mentality. I see, the gifts, the physical gifts of a pro. He has the height you need as a guard. And he has the mentality. So he's not a kid that I would ever bet against. I'll tell you that much.
Right. Right. It doesn't sound like you should bet against him
No,
just from talking to him.
no.
Uh, yeah, man. So yeah, the great Meleek Thomas. We wish him the best. Uh, we see nothing but brightness in his future.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun.
So,
It'll be fun watching him. We got the McDonald's All America game, which will be in Brooklyn
yeah,
this
the
year.
Balkans. Yep.
So he's familiar with Brooklyn playing for New Heights.
Yep. New
So this
Heights
should,
Lightning. Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
So New Heights Lightning. So he's kind of playing at home. Uh, and that was an interesting McDonald's. Would you think any thoughts on the McDonald's All America selection, or you thought it was correct for the most part?
For the most part, I would have liked to see our guy Jasper Johnson from Overtime Elite. He
Mm-hmm.
was top 15 in the country. He didn't get selected. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people think he got snubbed, and
Mm-hmm.
I think he deserved to be there. But for the most part, I think they got it right. And it's not it's not the end all.
Right.
It's only a step. There
Right.
are plenty of McDonald's All-Americans who have never touched the league, and there's plenty of players that never made the game, and they've been in the league 10 to 15 years. So
Right.
it's not the end all. It's just one step towards a bigger journey for hopefully a lot of these kids.
Right. Right. Yeah, man. What you got going on the rest of the week before we get out of here? Where you gonna be at?
I'm gonna go to the Shy.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna check out some kids in Chicago.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to my mother. It's gonna be her birthday weekend. So
she's in the shot now.
Yeah, my mother,
Okay.
Marguerite Mariama, Dr. Marguerite Mariama. She's in the Shy. So
happy birthday,
happy birthday, mama.
Yep.
But I'll be in the Shy looking at some talent.
Okay.
And then
it's cold out there, right? It's cold.
Oh, it's break. I'm gonna have to take the fur or something, man.
Something.
I'm not good with the cold, brother.
Yeah,
But I'll be out there, and I'm gonna look at some talent, enjoy myself, and I'll be back on Saturday or Sunday. I'm going to some games in Jersey.
Okay.
I think it's the Metro Classic.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And I'll be checking out a couple of college games. Marquette St. John's is
big time. Yeah.
tomorrow, Tuesday, and then like I was telling you, Rutgers, Illinois, I'll check out on Wednesday. So
yeah.
Should be good. But we'll be back. Thanks to the listeners, of course. Keep rocking with us. Keep following us on social media at Up Next Pod on Instagram, at Up Next Pod, at Up Next _pod on Twitter. Of course, you're probably seeing us now on YouTube. So like and share, all that stuff.
Subscribe.
Smash all those buttons. All those buttons, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The like, the subscribe, smash them, share them, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. Bring your baby out. Have your baby accidentally touch a button.
Yeah, exactly.
With all of that.
Exactly. Instagram too, same deal. So because we keep on bringing you the talent, the young talent that's out there, and you'll continue to hear from them in the future doing big things. We were talking about all the kids we've had. Ian Jackson's doing his thing. He was mentioned. Boogie Flynn. Unfortunately, her Tahad we had on. Elliot Cadeau. We had them both on at the same time when they were like little kids.
Right.
Right. So go back and check out our earlier podcasts. It's all there. It's all documented.
Scooter Henderson.
Yeah, Scoot.
Yeah.
Too many to name, man.
Yeah.
But so check out our previous work. And it'll be worthwhile. But like I said, thanks again. We'll see you next week with some more with another banger, I'm sure.
More hitters.
Yes.
Peace, everyone.
Peace.